Welcome back. In this video we're looking at applying index and log laws. So I want to preface this by saying I'm going to give you one example of index laws. I'm going to simplify this here, and in the next video I'm going to give you one example of log laws. So I just want to do a difficult example to show you how I go about it. Hopefully it'll give you some insights. But there are lots of ways to do these sorts of questions, so I don't want you to think this is the only way. This is how I like to go about it. Lots of different kind of processes to follow. As long as you're getting the right answer, you're probably doing it right. So I'll do this example first. We've got 2x y squared all in brackets to the power of 4 times blah blah blah. First thing I like to do is get rid of brackets. You don't have to follow these steps in this exact order, but this is how I go about it. So 2 to the power of 4 is 16. X to the power of 4, well that's x to the power of 4. Y to the power of 2 to the power of 4 is y to the power of 8. Then we've got 5, then we have x squared cubed is x to the power of 6. Y cubed, that's y cubed. And then we have it all over 4x to the power of 6 y squared times 3x cubed y squared. Next thing I like to do is, you can do any cancelling, but I'm going to multiply out the numerator and the denominator. 16 times 5, well 10 times 5 is 50, 6 times 5 is 30, so that's going to give us 80. X to the power of 4 times x to the power of 6 is x to the power of 10. Y to the power of 8 times y to the power of 3 is y to the power of 11. Down at bottom, 4 3 is 12. X to the power of 6 times x to the power of 3 is x to the power of 9. Y squared times y squared is y to the 4. Alright, let's cancel this down. What factors go into 12 and 80? If I ever get stuck here, I like to list the factors of each number. So let's see, what are the factors of 12? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Which one of those go into 80? 12 doesn't fit into 80, 6 doesn't fit into 80, but 4 definitely does. So 4 goes into 80 20 times. And down the bottom here, we're going to have 3. So just remember, we're going to have 3. X to the power of 10 minus 9. So x to the power of 10 divided by x to the power of 9 just gives us x. Y to the power of 11 divided by y to the power of 4 is y to the power of 7. And then that is all over 3. Have I done that right? 12 divided by 4 is 3. 80 divided by 4 is 20. Yep, that looks good to me. Once again, you could, so I'll show you another path you could have taken just to see what could happen. Over here, I could have cancelled the 16 and 4. So let's go down the cancelling path. So that's 4 and that's 1. You can get rid of those because they're the same. So let's see what happens if you do that. So you get 5 times 4 is 20. X to the 4, y to the 11, and then you get 3x cubed y to the 4. And then that equals 20x y to the 7 on 3. There you are, you get the same answer. I could have done it another way, just wanting to show you a few ways you can do it, and if you have been, thanks for watching.